It looks like Neymar Jr. could be the next big superstar player to join MLS. Could it happen? Could it not? Today we're going to break it all down and let you guys know what I think on the possibility of Neymar coming to MLS. So without further ado, let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Drew. Today, like I said, we got to talk about Neymar Jr.'s possibility of an MLS move, likely or not likely. I'll let you guys know, and of course what team he's going to go to. But before we get into all of this, the biggest thing we got to focus on right now is, of course, the fact that you watching this right now are not subscribed. That is the most controversial thing of all time. So if you want to stop being controversial and based, subscribe down below. And don't be an NPC, bro. Subscribe. Come on. Okay, so for real now, let's talk about the likelihood of Neymar Jr. coming to MLS. I think it's pretty higher up than most of us probably think, and even people outside of MLS. I think it's a pretty good chance. I'm not no mathematician or math teacher, whatever. Nobody's smart like that. I'd probably say like a 40% chance of this happening. I think that's still a big possibility of it happening. This is probably the best time ever for Neymar to join and for MLS to acquire a player of Neymar's caliber. Mind you, Neymar could possibly be, on his day, the third best player in the world, sometimes second best player in the world. Back in his Barca days, in his prime with Messi, and Luis Suarez, MSN, that was, I think, his prime peak right there. He was definitely second best player of all time in the world, right behind Messi for a couple years, I would say. When he's on his game, when he's not injured, when he's focusing and not being dumb, he is a really, really great player. And I think MLS having a player like that, especially right now, signing the likes of Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, players like that, adding Neymar to that mix, not in Miami, but like just to the league in general, would be absolutely insane. Look, Neymar Jr. is going to be, I believe, out of contract with PSG soon. I think he wants to break his contract, if I'm not mistaken, sorry. He joined PSG from that big money move from Barcelona all those years ago. My Barca self was really upset about that, but now he can come to MLS and make your boy happy again. So how could this happen? How can MLS sign a player like Neymar? Well, there's a couple factors. Number one is a contract being up. So technically that would make him a free agent. And while the MLS transfer market is closed, MLS players or teams are still able to acquire and buy free agents. And Neymar would be a free agent. Free agent, buy free agent. It'll work. The second reason why I think that Neymar could actually come here is, of course, he's 31 years old. He's getting older. He's not getting any younger. He's not that same Mohawk kid destroying the Brazilian league. He's not the same player he was back in the MSN days in Barcelona. He's kind of a guy who's kind of plateauing a little bit. He's still one of the best players ever right now, especially one of the best players currently right now playing on his day. But I think that he didn't have the time at PSG that he thought he was going to have. And I believe he feels the same way that I do about his time at PSG. So he's still a great player. He still can offer a lot to a team, especially an MLS team. You see the kind of performances that Busquets and Messi put in already for Inter Miami in such a handful of games. Neymar coming into the team, not Miami, just coming into MLS in general, would absolutely go crazy. The fact that some people think that Neymar coming to MLS would not make waves like Messi is absolutely insane. Neymar is a world-class player. He is a world figure in sports. He will make numbers here. He will sell fucking jerseys. And where can he go to sell all these jerseys? Let's go not to Miami. That would be just way too overkill. Miami would win every single game in the rest of their MLS season and then win MLS Cup. Yeah, all right. We can't do that. Miami can't hog all the good players. I don't care if Messi's there and his boys are hanging out. No, bro. We gotta share the wealth. He ain't gonna go to Philly. I'll tell you that much. But he could go to. I think the best thing for Neymar to do is to go to a big market in MLS, somewhere like maybe an LA team, LA Galaxy, LAFC. It seems right now that LAFC is a team that is pursuing Neymar the hardest and has, their ducks in a row, or they're like leading the pack of teams in MLS to sign Neymar, and I would not be opposed to that. I think Neymar fits the LA profile, the LAFC profile, the lifestyle. I think he fits. He could fit right in with Carlos Vela and Dennis Bouanga. He would be such a big threat for LAFC going forward, more than they are already. He would elevate this team even more, maybe the same way that Messi has elevated Inter Miami. if MLS can pull off this signing of Neymar Jr., it's going to be such a huge, huge year for MLS, huge half a year for MLS, signing Messi, Busquets, Jordi Alba, Neymar, and a bunch of other good players here. You know, St. Louis FC doing really great. Leagues Cup doing really fucking great, destroying Liga MX teams. This is such a crazy, crazy time right now for MLS and for its fans. And I think that if they were to sign a player like Neymar, while it would make big waves and sell a bunch of jerseys and do a lot of good marketing and stuff like that, I think it also could open a door for other players to be like, you know what? We don't gotta go to Saudi for that money. We can just go to MLS and just have a fucking good time, rip the league up, stat pad against fucking Walker Zimmerman, and just see how it goes. I really think that this could open a bunch of more opportunities for players abroad coming to MLS, not when they're fully retired, but maybe when they're kind of getting there. And I think Neymar is slowly creeping up in age, obviously, and he's kind of needs to find a way to rejuvenate his career. And some players come and do that in MLS, and I would love for Neymar to do that as well. What do you guys think about Neymar coming to MLS? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you guys think it's too soon for him yet? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, thank you so much for kicking with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.